car behind me may look like just any other SUV, but in fact it has no less than 3 motors and has recently become the UK's best-selling alternative fuel car, racking up more than 10,000 sales. This is the Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV, which has a 2-litre petrol engine as well as 2 electric motors and a large battery pack which can be charged at home. And because of this, it can achieve an amazing 148 mpg, whilst also saving normal drivers and especially company car drivers lots of money in their annual tax bills, thanks to CO2 emissions of just 44 grams per kilometre. Press this start button and a series of gauges come to life, and there's a small green ready indicator to let you know that the Outlander is ready to go. Squeeze the throttle and you can make smooth and near silent progress, which gives the PHEV quite a premium feel. Depending which mode you're in, the petrol motors can power the car all the way up to the national speed limit, or in full hybrid mode, the petrol and electric motors will juggle power for the optimum results. Charging can take up to 5 hours from a standard 13 amp socket, but you can cut this down to 3.5 hours if you have a 16 amp charger fitted at your home, or you can charge the batteries up to 80% with a fast charger like you might find at a motorway services. If you want to save your battery power for a different part of your journey, you can press this button down here, and there's also a charge button which uses the petrol engine as a generator to bring the battery's levels back up. The Outlander can accelerate from 0 to 62 in around 11 seconds, which doesn't sound all that quick, but a smooth automatic gearbox and good surge of power when you put your foot down means it does tend to feel quick enough in most situations. In terms of driving, the PHEV is definitely more of a cruiser with soft suspension and a very quiet cabin. Go into a corner, especially a sharp one, and it can start to feel its weight, so it's definitely not for driving enthusiasts. Instead, it's actually more satisfying to try and beat your best economy runs, and you can use these paddles on the steering column to adjust the amount of regenerative braking when you're slowing down, so you can actually put more or less power back into the batteries. Like most SUVs, there's great visibility thanks to a high driving position and large windows around the cabin. There's a mix of materials though, with the GX3 getting a leather steering wheel, the GX4 trim getting leather steering wheel and seats, and the GX5 getting leather extending out to the door cards and around the cabin. But some of these plastics and controls do fall behind the best rivals in terms of quality. But the infotainment system, while still a bit aftermarket looking, is the best we've tried in a Mitsubishi, and offers reams of information about how economically you're driving, as well as plenty of connectivity options. There's also plenty of space, with lots of headroom and knee room for front and rear passengers. The 463 litre boot is only slightly smaller than the standard Outlander, but the rear electric motor does mean it's not available with the optional third row of kids seats. And if you're wondering where the charging cable is, it lives tucked away in here. Mitsubishi has deservedly had great success with the PHEV, because for the price of its equivalent diesel, you can have a quiet, well-equipped and potentially very cheap to run SUV. We also think the relaxed power delivery of a plug-in hybrid suits this type of vehicle particularly well, as it's not trying to be an eco-warrior and sporty hatchback all at once. Charge the Outlander each night and it could potentially slash your fuel bills. But as Mitsubishi themselves say, if you drive more than 106 miles per day, then you'd actually be better off with the diesel. So this car really suits those with short to medium commutes and business drivers who can get fantastic tax cuts. But could you see yourself in a Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV? Don't forget to leave us a comment and hit the subscribe button. To find great deals and research your next car, visit carkeys.co.uk. And to watch more videos, click on the links at the end of the video.